Skip Photoshop. Real hip hop like I rock a big clock at the tip.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Hunter Green gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
tonight
lights.
for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here's
Bo
the first pitch.
Bichette.
And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Next, here is
27.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Now the first pitch. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's...
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His 5th so far in this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate,
Batting
Twinkle
third,
Toes
the
Dickens,
third baseman.
as he will take strike
Twinkle
1 on the
Toes.
fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Dick stands at third with one gone in the inning. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 5th so far in this series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Corey Lee digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Justice Sheffield will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in next, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So the next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth. The center fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He singled in his first AB. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Pulled toward right center field. Mazzara's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 5-0 New York. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting 6.
Ready now for the White Sox, Willie Adames. Now the first pitch. Changeup called strike one.
0-1's the count. Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Lifted into center field. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Dickens has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Big Daddy Dick.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this one is gone, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Mazara is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Out of the play, Tyler Callahan. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
So next to bat will be Juan Castro, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out to left center. Bichette onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
0-1.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Anthony Volpe. And it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Lewis waits on it. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Row, only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Dick. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Lewis looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Up next.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Grounded to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Here
up
comes
for
the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew
Here it comes.
Vaughn.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, 1 away. And now here is Eloy Jimenez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Jimenez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bichette's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. White Sox leave 1. They're down 9-0. Eduardo Rodriguez, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Here's big Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Corey Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 6th of this series, as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This one also hit deep to left field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's down to 3rd. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Man, he's making.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
In now Twinkle Toes Dickens.
The third baseman.
Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Standing in now, Big Daddy Dick. A swing and a ground ball to third. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and another one deep out to center field. Lewis looks up. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Aaron Bummer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risk.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 15-0.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Adames is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 18.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He popped out in his first trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fly ball into straightaway left. In there, a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
First delivery to him. Tyler Callahan comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Callahan becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled away. This is flared out towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 15, designated hitter.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Raimel Tapia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox strand a couple. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Aaron Judge.
The pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Volpe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 0-2 home. Got him swinging in the dirt. Castro gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
The batter.
Next for New York, Bo Bichette. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sharp ground ball to third. Moncada gloves it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Eloy Jimenez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. At the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter
Next
number
up
6
is Willie Adames. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into right field. That's a base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crowd on the run. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Yankees lead it 15. Gerson Moreno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Mike Trout steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The batter.
So now into the box is Twinkle Toes Dickens. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Shoots this one over to first. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Dick. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Lewis looks up. Gone!
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight,
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead it 16-1. Stepping in once again is Tyler Callahan. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Tyler Callahan.
Jeremiah Jackson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 97, Jeremiah Jackson.
Max McDowell is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
96, Max McDowell.
And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5.
Now at the plate, Juan Castro. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a line drive. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Raimel Tapia. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And they remain well behind.
The catcher, Max McDowell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Max McDowell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now here is Jeremiah Jackson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled off. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Lewis able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home.
Leading up for the
first offering on its way.
The first baseman, Andrew.
A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting.
In to score, the runner from 3rd. And he'll get in there safely.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into 3rd.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter number
Next
6.
to stand in is Willie Adames. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes Josh Hader. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Twinkle toes. Dickens is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Big Daddy Dick is having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far, and he's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Runner.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner's breaking for third. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Jimenez brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Now
Rick Guillory takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Guillory.
Now it'll be Tyler Callahan. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
And
he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball swung on and missed.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game. But one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at-bats. And he certainly didn't right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Callahan over at second. Castro on at first with nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The first baseman, number 25.
And stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Judge is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to bat, Eloy Jimenez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The White Sox down to their last strike. A bouncer up the middle. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.